Hi everyone, it's MCFC TV unofficial here, and I'm just going to talk a bit about City's win at the weekend against Bolton Wanderers at the Etihad Stadium in the Premier League. 2-0 victory, which was another great home win. We're getting used to it this season, obviously, winning every game in the Premier League so far. And we didn't actually start with Aguero or Silva on the pitch. They both started on the bench and stayed on the bench, actually, didn't come on at all. So that was a bonus as well, to give those two a rest. And yeah, we managed pretty well. Pizarro got his debut, well, his first start in the starting 11. Went with a 5-man midfield: Torre, Gareth Barry, Adam Johnson, Pizarro and Nasri, and then Balotelli up front. Back four was Clichy, Lescott, Company, Zabaleta, and obviously Joe Hart in goal. So yeah, not too surprised to see us playing 5 in midfield. Obviously Johnson is quite an attacking player out there on the wing, and Torre has been given the licence to get forward as much as he likes, really, under Mancini, and he's proven himself to be an excellent attacking player, at times even a second striker. So yeah, it was. I didn't actually see the whole game, just extended highlights, but it was fairly similar to the Blackburn game, although Bolton did have a bit more about them. And well, apart from that, they didn't really cause us too many problems. Having said that, Joe Hart made one brilliant save from Miachi, but we'd already gone 1-0 up at that point. Should have been 1-0 up inside 2 minutes, really. Balotelli had a few chances early on, actually, but Nasri missed the best chance probably of the entire game after 3 minutes or so, or even less than 3 minutes, when he pretty much had half an open goal to aim at from 6 yards out and somehow managed to put it straight at Bogdan. But Clichy, well, I don't think it counted as Clichy's goal. It went down as a Steinson own goal after 23 minutes, but Clichy had a long range shot and it got deflected in, and that was 1-0 at half time. Second half was similar to the first. Bolton really didn't have too much about them. We could have scored again, but then Balotelli did finally get his goal after 69 minutes it was, and it was just comfortable after that. I believe Xhaka came on and looked dangerous as always. He could have got a goal, but 2-0, it could have been more, but the 3 points was the most important thing, and at that point we went 3 points ahead at the top of the table, only for a day, mind, as Man United won at Tottenham on Sunday, and I didn't see that game. I haven't actually seen highlights of it yet, but I was expecting them to win. And when they asked Mancini at the end of the game, and they interviewed him, I think it was the BBC, they said, "Oh, you're 5 points ahead," and he said, "No, we're 2 points ahead because Man United will win tomorrow." And to be honest, that's the right attitude to have, because you've got to expect them to win every game. You know, you can't expect them to drop points. You've got to expect them to win every game from now on in. It's almost become a match play sort of situation, like match play in terms of golf, you could say, where we've got 18 holes to go and we're 1 up. Spurs, I believe, now are out of the title race. I think they realistically would always have been happy with 3rd place, but it is a 2-horse race now, that's for sure. And yeah, we've basically just got to see it. We've got a slender advantage at the moment, but although there's a long way to go still, there's 12 matches, we've almost got to see it as we've got our destiny in our own hands at the moment, being 2 points ahead. We've played the same number of games. Technically, United fans could say they have destiny in their own hands as well, because obviously we have to play them. So if they beat us, they would leapfrog us were the point situation the same as it is at the moment. But this has been a really good run after a poor January. Well, not poor, I think we were still playing well, a minor slip in the results, but an excellent February. 6 wins, I believe it is. Still in Europe. We've got a European game coming up on Thursday in the round of 16 for the Europa League, and it'll be interesting to see what sort of team Mancini fields for that one, because of course just 3 days later on a Sunday we go to Swansea, and that's going to be a very hard game because Swansea have been excellent, especially at home this season. They've already beaten Chelsea at home. Man United have beat them narrowly at home. Home for Swansea, and yeah, so that's going to be a very hard game. We've got a few harder games coming up. Blackburn and Bolton, the last 2 games we were expected to comfortably win and did, but on Sunday, like I said, we've got Swansea, and then after that we've got Chelsea at home, and then I believe Stoke away. In comparison, United have got West Brom at home, and then I can't remember, they go away somewhere, some team, and then Fulham at home. So they've got a slightly easier run probably in the next 3 games. So it's important that we win all of these games, because like I said, we've got to expect them to win all of their games. I'll talk a bit about Thursday now. We go away to Sporting Lisbon, who play in the Portuguese league. They're currently, I believe, 4th in the Portuguese league, on a fairly good run of form, although they did lose their last game on the weekend to one of the lower league teams. I didn't see the game, but I know they lost that game, so yeah, I don't think they should cause us too many problems. I think Porto are a better team than them, and we seem to deal with Porto quite well. But it'll be interesting to see what sort of team Mancini fields, like I said, especially going away. United also have a game on Thursday, but there's a big difference for them as they're playing at home against Bilbao, and then they're actually playing at home again on Sunday against West Brom. So it's a bit tougher for us going away to Lisbon and then going away to Swansea in the space of 3 days. So Mancini may put out a slightly weaker team. I think there's no doubt that the Premier League has to take priority, although it would be nice to go on a bit of a run in the Europa League. Having said that, it'll be interesting to see how we go about this game, as well as the lineup, whether we sit back and sort of play for a draw, or just play counter-attacking football and say, we'll take the draw, or maybe send a lead if we can get one, and then beat you at the Etihad. But that is of course a risky tactic. We went out in the Europa League this stage last season as well to Dynamo Kiev, partly thanks to Balotelli getting himself sent off in the second leg there, although I think we were unlucky to lose the first leg 2-0. Having said that, and Kiev is, or any team in Ukraine or Russia, it's always tough to go away and get a result there, purely because the conditions are often quite tough. So it will be slightly different, and of course I think we've got a better team than last year, and not just better individuals, but the team play, and we all know sort of what direction we're going in. Mancini knows exactly what he's doing, so I expect us to progress, but I'm also expecting a tough game on Thursday, and yeah, so looking forward to that. And that's it for now. I may do a review of that game on Thursday, or I may sort of recap both the Swansea and the Sporting game sometime next week. But that's it for now.